This is CBS 6 News in high definition.
The nation remembers 11 years later, 9/11 first responders mingled with local police and firefighters on this solemn anniversary of the worst terror attack on American soil. We're live at the State Museum. Plus, you hear more and more cases of animal cruelty in the area, and now police are getting new weapons to fight it. And a national retailer isn't just trimming prices on haircuts for kids, it's shaving them all off. We'll explain. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Liz Bishop. A day to remember and reflect. 11 years have now passed since the worst terrorist attack on American soil. There are remembrance ceremonies throughout the capital region today marking this anniversary of 9/11. And among them is one at the State Museum in Albany, where there is a collection of items from that horrible day, including a fire engine that was damaged at Ground Zero. Pat Bailey joins us from there. He's live, where men who were first responders during the attack are on hand to share their stories. Pat, I'm sure it was a very sad day.
It certainly was, Liz. This museum is certainly a popular spot every September 11th anniversary. It brings together those directly affected by the tragedy now 11 years ago. On hand here today, firefighters from New York City who worked that day, family members who lost firefighters in the terrible day, they were here. And even those who were not directly affected, they stopped by here for the ceremony to pay their respects and see what was going on here. A moment of silence started out the ceremony at this museum earlier in the morning. In the crowd today, a deputy chief for Engine 6 in New York City. 11 years ago, he was a captain and at Ground Zero. At the end of the day, his engine lost 4 members. The family of those firefighters chose not to go to Ground Zero today on the anniversary. Instead, they were here in Albany. We're told they all heal differently, but they all heal together.
Fortunately, most of the families of the 4 members, I've been in contact with them continuously over the years, and we've got a very good friendship. We've been to each other's some of the good times and some, promotions and things like that, and also, funerals for the other family members. So we're actually a pretty tight group, so they know my feelings.
Now you're looking at a fire truck Engine 6 from New York City. It was obviously somewhat destroyed in the rubble that day. We are told by the firefighters that on that day when one of the buildings collapsed, it took out a nearby bridge where that fire truck was parked, and that's how the fire truck got damaged. And certainly, as we said, a lot of stories here tonight, this afternoon, everybody remembering September 11th in their own way. And coming up tonight, we will hear again from the deputy chief of the New York City Fire Department. We will hear from a family member who lost firefighters in this engine, and the lieutenant governor also here today. We'll hear from everybody tonight, Liz, at 5 and 6.